So I think we can finally do what I wanted to do. Okay. For some reason it says, yeah, that's weird. Hold on. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Give me a moment, you guys. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to see if I can. Ooh, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can, let me see something here. Hold on. Mobile gaming, and then I need to change the game because I remember I need to do this. Find it to Freddy's. Go live. There. Okay, before I do this, because I do need to do that. Okay. Alright. So it's gonna look a bit weird because I have it set up in a way where it's like, okay, there you go. So this is now, if I set it up correctly, it means that people should be able to watch my stream. I think. Alright. What the? Oh my god, someone already just joined. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hold on. I need to set this up in a way where, hold on. Because I wanted to make sure, like, I want to stay updated, so I wanted to do this. So I think I set it up good. If I did it right, it means that the live should be working as fine as it can be. Here, unplug that. Hold on. Alright. So let me know in the chat if it's working well, if you can view the stream normally. So that's what we're doing. Okay, I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. We're doing 420 mode, Five Nights at Freddy's live. I already did it. You're gonna see right here, look at that, I got 3 stars. Means that I did 420 mode. But because, you know, we're gonna do this live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So let's get started. Don't want to waste any time. Let's do this. This is gonna be scary. Okay, so I always have to bring this up, but the key thing is to have the camera on 4B. The reason why is because Freddy is gonna stop by there at some point, and as long as we keep the camera on Freddy, he cannot get into the office. So it's a matter of precision with all the animatronics, kind of. You don't want to get caught. So Chica's in the kitchen. Now if we see Chica on the camera, it's not a bad thing necessarily. It just means that, you know, because only one animatronic can be on the camera at a time. So sorry. If we do get to a point where it's like we see Chica on the camera but we don't see Freddy, that's just a thing with the game. Like the first game always did that for some reason. They didn't want to, I guess, make space for the others, so that's why we're in the predicament that we are in. So let's see if we can beat this live. If not, you guys will get a good laugh out of this. If not, then boo-hoo, right? Thank you for the rose. Yo, someone's in the rose. No way. Hold on. Yo, thank you, Nick Citron. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Oh, wait. I almost messed up because I was like... Okay. Bonnie is gone. Go away. Adios. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Every time you hear footsteps, it's like creepy because... Oh, you see? So see, right there, you might think, oh, Freddy got into the office. No. It's only because the first game, like I said, they don't... For some reason, they did not want more than one animatronic on the camera at a time, so... Smooth sailing from here. See? They're just like messing with me now. So... Walked away. Bye-bye. El pollo. The pollo has ran away. Why did I do that? I don't know. Good questions. Feel free to ask. So Chica's in the kitchen because we hear kitchen noises. And as you can see right there, look at that. We have the door wide open, but as long as we don't switch it to any other camera, Freddy will not get into the office, which will allow us to save as much power as possible from the onslaught of animatronics that want to put me in a suit for all eternity. Okay. Let's see. I really hope I can do this for you guys. It's the first time I'm doing it live. Okay. 6, 7. Hope nobody heard that. Okay. Okay. So remember, when I'm on the camera, I cannot move my finger, because if I move my finger, I feel like I'm gonna twitch, and then I'm gonna like just switch to a different camera that I don't want to be on, and then it'll be nice. Oh wait, see right there? Look at that. We're at 2 a.m. We're at over 60%. We will for sure make it through the night. I am very confident in this. Very confident. Alright. Okay, I hear footsteps, but I'm now skeptical because I don't know where they're coming from. Yo, Eddie, I just saw he just joined through the TikTok link that I sent. I don't know where I sent it to, and I don't remember when I did, but I did. So 2 a.m. We should be getting to 3 a.m. soon because I mean, oh! Sorry about that. What the? Oh my god! No way I did that. Wait, I gotta clip that. So I didn't even see Foxy coming in at all, which means that we're not checking the camera fast enough because have the camera on Foxy to keep him from attacking you, but Phone Guy specifically says he's more active the more the camera's off. So as long as you're like doing what I'm doing, where you're like flipping between. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh my god. We should be at 3 a.m. soon, like very soon. Like I am almost very positive we'll be at 3 a.m. soon. The thing that sucks about Foxy now is that the next time he attacks us, he'll take over like 5% of our battery, maybe. So, because it adds up every time he attacks, it adds up more. So, oh my god, I almost like messed that up. Okay. Yeah, we're at 3 a.m. Look at that. We are for sure gonna make it. I only put pause on that because I want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Don't want to miss anything. Oh, okay. No, I was just making sure. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Yeah, see Chica right there. I can clearly hear them, like, yeah, see right there, that's what I mean. Can you go away? Okay, they walked away, but now I'm kind of skeptical. The minute that, if they happen to, like, get at the door and then they, like, block it, we'll have to restart the run, because there's no way we can survive without, like, doing what we're doing. Where we're like flipping through the camera like that. So yeah, keep it on 4B and then just keep doing what I'm doing. We're like light check, camera flip, light check, camera flip. Should be easy sailing from here. We should be able to do this. Bro, come on, 4 a.m. Come on. Bro, give me a chance. Allow it. Allow it. Allow it. What the? Oh, there, that's how you do it. See, now it's starting to forget. Which is not good. You don't want to forget. No, you don't. 4 a.m., yeah, 4 a.m. at 30%, we should be hitting, if we hit 5 a.m., which we should, we should be making it to 6 a.m. Okay, don't lose momentum. Don't lose momentum. We can do this. I am very confident that we can get through this. All together, guys. We can do it. Me and that cupcake right there across from me. And can you go away, please? I don't want you at the door. Can you please go away? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my god. This paycheck about to hit hard after we do this. We can do it though. I am very confident we can do it. Don't worry, guys. We'll make it through. We're at 20% at 4 a.m. I have faith. I have hope. Always have to hope. Hope for the best. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not joking. We need to hit 5 a.m. really soon. We need to hit 5 a.m. soon. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're doing... Oh my god. Look at that. 5 a.m. guys. We're gonna make it. Yo. We're gonna make it. We'll make it out of this. I think it's like... No, because the night lasts 9 minutes in total. So we should be able to hit the mark. I did a video where I managed to actually beat it without losing power. Can we do that again? If we don't, I would be more than content with... Okay, no, that's not what I'm content with. Go away, please. I'm so scared though. Like there's a chance right now. We're at 8%. No. Oh, I don't know how to feel. I really don't know how to feel. We're now getting at the point where the last 2% we cannot really do anything because there's really nothing. Oh my god, no! No, it was all ruined. We didn't do it fast enough. No. No, that's what I don't like. No. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but we made it as far as we could. Don't worry, we're gonna go right in again, don't worry. If anyone wants to pull up a timer, try to hit like maybe 9 a.m. or something, then 4B. As long as we can check the camera enough, we should be able to. He's gonna get there eventually, so right? He's right there. Bonnie usually losing close, but as long as we check both lights, we should be more than fine. Keep the camera active as much as we can. Foxy singing, that's fine. Alright, we got someone else watching the stream. Oh my god. If I had taken any longer than that, I would have died. And that's also taking away time from potentially Foxy attacking, so we gotta make the most of what we can. These tough times call for drastic measures to be taken. Well, I heard footsteps, so that's also making me a bit nervous. It's also the fact that we were at 5 a.m. I could almost do a 6 a.m. like already hitting there, you know what I mean? So it's the fact that that happened like that is also what bothers me, but that's the game. That's the game. First game, everyone remembers this game, right? Everyone remembers this game? Five Nights at Freddy's, the game that people talked about, the game that Scott Kaufman was, you know, supposed to be his final project before he quit and then blew up, yada yada, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all these other YouTubers. And then we got the second game, and we got the trailer for the third game like a couple months after, and then only after a couple minutes after the trailer of the third game came out, we got the third game, and then we were like, okay, cool, now we got more lore. Map pad game theory, using locations from, using game locations that weren't even present in either of the games, you know, as a basis for the series. You know, that was cool. I thought it was pretty interesting how he did that. And then we all thought, okay, that has to be the final chapter, right? Like, you know, it's a complete story of purple guy, yada yada, 5 kids, it says, you know, animatronics and all. Then it wasn't. Then we got a teaser for the fourth game where they were all much more creepier, and then it was called Final Chapter, and then of course we all know that wasn't the final chapter. We got the fifth game, which was sister location, so it wasn't FNAF 5, it was technically FNAF 5. from a timeline standpoint, but it was actually just whole Citra location, you know? So, nothing too crazy. And then there was that brief period where we got FNAF World, I believe. We got FNAF World. That's somehow tied into the 5th game. But people, something about people didn't like it, apparently. So, it's kind of like brushed away. Yep, 67%. Now we're at 66. Oh, I felt like I had like slipped up my finger somehow, like, because I didn't want to like. Oh my god. If I had been any more late than that, I would have been dead. So I am at 60%. Hold on, give me a moment. Alright. Alright. Okay. We should be good. We should be good. Realistically speaking, I'm also trying to see who's like on the stream, and I can't see like if anyone's in the TikTok stream, but that's fine. We got roses. Thank you for the rose. You will be appreciated. Oh my god, I thought I like slipped up there. It's so easy to slip up when you're like locked in, you know. It's so easy to get distracted by all the little minor inconveniences and then have it all crumble before you, and then you know. 3 a.m. at 50. Oh, I felt like she locked it. Well, she didn't lock it, but she's also making it very difficult to just keep up. It's also the fact that we don't know when Foxy's progression is, so we're at a point where we're just kind of second guessing our ability to navigate through the game with what we're doing. At any one of these moments where, you know, Chica's at the door and we don't have to worry about Freddy, we can freely move to a different camera to check on the whereabouts of Foxy. Well, not the whereabouts of the stage that he's at. But then we'd be spending more time with our usage being higher and then more battery being drained at a faster rate. And I just want to do that, you know. I want to try to preserve as much power as possible so that, you know, in the end, when we survive all this, we can all kind of be happy about it and be glad, like, hey, I was smart with my power usage, and I knew, like, you know, I trusted myself enough to make the right call to not check on Foxy, because, you know, there's a chance that he doesn't pop up, right? There's a chance that he doesn't pop up, and he ends up just not attacking for the rest of the night, you know? I thought I flipped through, sorry. But it's always just it's a roll of a dice, really, sometimes with the game, and that's why I think it's better to kind of handle it with precaution so that we don't end up in a predicament where it's not easy to counter the animatronics. Because you guys remember, right, back then, there was all these, you know, people talking about how the method was you have to keep an eye on Foxy and you have to, like, flip quickly through the cameras to check on where Freddy is and then check on Foxy, because those two are the ones that are pretty much the reason why you would have to check the cameras, right? Like Foxy obviously wants you to look at the cameras as much as possible, and then Freddy, I mean, like I said, he moves in the dark, so if there's a point where you're not looking at him directly when he's at the door, then there's that chance that he will get into the office and, you know, game over, right? But that's not what we want here. What we want is to try to you know, maneuver this carefully so that we know what's the right call to make and what's not the right call to make, because again, that's the only way we can get through. Like I said right here, you see Chica, right? Chica's in the, well, now she's at the door, right? But as you saw right there, people might have been spooked out and thought, oh, does that mean that Freddy's no longer there or he got into the office. No, that's just like I said, the game. The game was always programmed, at least the first game, right? The game was programmed in a way where only one animatronic would be visible on the camera. So, you know, when you have a situation like this, where, you know, there's supposedly two on the camera, you can only see one. That doesn't mean that the other one is, you know, exempt or, yeah. I lost my train of thought and then I lost the game. So, 3 L's in one go. You know what's crazy though? Is like I'm not even getting that scared. Like Foxy, because Foxy's jump scare it's not the scariest, especially when you like kind of expect it, but in a way where it's like you kind of used to it now, so it just becomes a a repeated process of having to maneuver the game in a way where you're like I said, people thought that the method was to always check on Foxy, right? Like only having the camera on Foxy and then switching very quickly and precise to check on the others, right? And like I said, that's not the case because what ends up happening is you have a roller coaster of events where multiple characters, like see right there what just happened, like Bonnie and Chica were at the door, right? So we had to do a light check, right? But as you can see right here, if we leave our camera on 4B, that pretty much locks right into place because that pretty much says like, as long as we don't move away, we should not be able to get into the office, right? A lot of people thought that the method was you had to keep the door closed and like, you know, go back and forth between checking on, you know, Freddy and then having to flick the light on and off. But again, that was a bigger roll of a die, right? Like there was a higher risk with that because, you know, and all that movement that you do, it's so easy to just mess up and not realize the mistake, and then by the time you realize it, it's already too late. So see right there, like Bonnie was right there. We can check back and forth. If Bonnie is on, we immediately take off the door because we obviously don't want to spend as much time. See right there, we got to 1 a.m. before we even reach 80%. That is a good sign. You know why that's a good sign? Because that means that we will be able to preserve as much battery later on in the run. And that's why I put a heavy emphasis on using the camera, because as you can see right there, Foxy was able to attack us and pretty much ruined our night. So we obviously don't want that to happen again, so we gotta do it in a way where we're, you know, consistently checking on Freddy, not because he can't get into the office, or no, sorry, not because he can get into the office, but because of Foxy, because like I said, Foxy is way more active when you have the cameras off for longer. So we obviously want to avoid him reaching the further stages where he starts to, you know, open the curtains at Pirate Cove and then comes running down, because by the time that he starts running, we won't know that he's there, and then it can get to the point where like you saw right there, we didn't even know he was coming. Oh my god, no, I actually got scared right there. I thought, oh, okay, hold on. Give me a moment, hold on. I was like talking quickly, and then I got lost in my own thought. Hold on. My heart. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'll lock in. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. We're trying our best. I am trying my best, but you guys will be a part of my journey, so anyways. So like I said, the whole method is just to keep pulling up the camera like that, so then the game thinks that you're more active on the camera, so then that way you don't progress Foxy stage, right? So. I'm always checking that quickly because I don't want to risk like him being at the door. Okay. I think I'm calm now. Okay. Alright. 3. Nope, you're not getting me that time. You're not getting me that time. Okay, it did not get me that time, but I am just trying to make sure that I am not missing out on any noties from my... Okay. I don't know. Because in the... Okay. We should be making this to 4 a.m. soon. And then we can get this shift over. I should have probably titled the stream something like, I'm not ending stream until I beat 420 mode live again, or something like that. Because then it'd be like more, I guess it would get more traction if I said like, hey, guess what guys, the stream will not end until I say so. Or, well, not like that, but you get what I mean. You get the process that we're going through. Yeah, 4 a.m., 31%. I'm fairly confident we can make it to 5 a.m. halfway there. We're halfway there. Oh, Squidward on the chair. Comment down below if you know where that's from. Or what that's from. The where, how, why, when. Okay, we got 4 people watching. Thanks to everyone who's stopping by the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm making a mistake here. So he's barely like in his like first stage. Not his first stage. He's on his second stage where he's like moving out, but he's only like peeking through, you know what I mean? So we're not particularly at a point where it's like, you know, completely disastrous, right? Like, I don't think we've reached that point yet. I don't think we're at the point where we can call it disastrous 100%, because I don't think it is. Like, okay, if we can make it to 5 a.m. at 10 a.m. like. Yeah, oh my god. You're not ruining this run. You're not ruining this run. Okay. Okay, we're at 10%, 5 a.m. Okay. Alright guys, we're about to beat 6 a.m. Okay. We don't do anything here. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. We're at 1 a.m. Come on. We made it this far. Look at this. We can do it, guys. We can do it. Come on! Come on! Okay. Here it goes, guys. This is... Can we make it at 6 a.m.? Come on, come on, come on. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Go on, go on, go on. We did it again! We did it again! And we did it again. Easy. Let's go. Oh my goodness. No way we made it to 6 a.m. We beat 620. Wait, not 620. We got 420 mode on Five Nights at Freddy's. We did it. Yeah, that was the whole point of the stream. I just wanted to see if I could do that live on stream. Bro, then nobody sent likes. Nobody. I'm joking. I was gonna say, how dare you guys? How dare you not send likes to the stream? How dare you? It's okay though. It's okay. I still appreciate you guys tuning in to the stream. Nobody commented. Nobody commented. Nobody commented during that entire time. We spent like maybe 20-ish minutes just doing that by itself. So we're gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Thinking about maybe switching over to Fortnite and then doing that, or maybe more FNAF. I don't know. But we have reached 635 subscribers, I believe. We have reached 635 subscribers, guys. So, thank you so much, guys, for all your subs. It means a lot to me. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to drop a like, maybe subscribe, or at least comment down below if you want to see more content like this, or if you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know down below. So with that being said, I'm not gonna do what I usually do, talk a lot. So I will most likely switch over to Fortnite. If I don't, you guys, I will see you guys for sure in the next stream, whenever and wherever that will be. So I'll see you guys next time. How do I do this?